this is Sabrina. Welcome back to my channel. I really wanted to share an October walkthrough in my Hobonichi Cousin. You can see here it is very, very chunky. I knew it was gonna get chunky, but I don't think I ever imagined it to get this chunky. And now when I write, I flip the spine so that way I can write, so I don't even notice how chunky it's getting. But I know we're all about December daily right now, but I just hope you take the time to watch this, and if you do, I appreciate it. October was kind of a rough month for me as far as, you know, dealing with my health issues, and then at the end of the month getting a colonoscopy to check everything. So October took a while to complete. I don't know why it was important to me to complete. Maybe it's because of those health issues I kind of wanted to overcome, you know, all the stumbling blocks I had. And I had a bunch of Post-it notes, but I had not put anything down as far as decorating. So let's dive in. Let's see. I was terrible at putting these tabs in this past year. But for October, I wound up with a few quotes that I didn't use, so I stuck them here. I had every intention of like filling this in, but then this was kind of a weird space, and I could have filled in there, but I didn't. But I love all the little quotes there. I start off with a ING page and my little selfie with my skeleton that my friend sent me, and I used some die cuts from Ali Edwards plus some star stickers that I had. I think I actually covered up some doodles. I just, you know, some people do those doodles like with one of the Tombow pens. Let me grab that. This pen right here is actually one of my favorites. I will not be able to say that, but that is what the pen is called. And I cannot do the doodles with it. I don't like the way it looks. But I found some stickers, covered it up, and love how this page turned out. And then the 2nd of October is when we headed to Missouri to surprise my mom for her 60th birthday. It was a big birthday, and she had no idea that we were coming. Absolutely no idea. My stepdad kept it a secret for, I think, 3 months, maybe 4 months. So it took forever to get there because we had a layover, and then something happened with the plane during the layover. So it was a whopping 14 hours of travel, but totally worth it. And I included the breakdown of the day, our packing list, and it turned out really good. And so the next page is obviously about surprising my mom, including a photo of us, and then a list of kind of the things that we did. The next day we went to a craft fair, so I just talked about that, used a die cut, and then some Coffee Monster Co. stickers. But my mom was absolutely blown away, and my husband was nice enough to take a video, and it was so worth, you know, all the traveling to get there. We loved surprising her. On Saturday, we said bye for now, and I included another photo of us and then just talked about our journey home, which was much easier because we got a full flight from Missouri all the way back to California. The next day was just doing laundry and catching up, and I wound up just putting a sticker that said no time to write and calling it good enough. I was also reading a really interesting, it's not a memoir, but it's a nonfiction book called Ask Not, about the Kennedy family and the women. Very, very interesting book. On Monday, we went back to, you know, the routine, and I love the music that my son picks for us to listen to on the way to school. So I included one of the songs, Waiting on a Hero, which is definitely one that we listen to a lot. Also talked about what I'm wearing and what I'm currently learning, or at least the second graders are currently learning. And then I had to mention that I finally got the new Instagram fonts. I felt like I was one of the last people to get them, but I finally got them. Also included this meme, and since I printed it on clear sticker paper, it's clear. I should have just kept it white or maybe even changed the color, but I didn't, so that's okay. And, but it's hilarious. It says, me, this week has drained me. And then coworker says, it's Monday. I had some really old Pip stickers that were trees, so I decided to use those. I also drew some, you know, funny pictures of the second grade spelling words. I hadn't done that in several months, so I thought that that would be fun to include. For Wednesday, I talked about how it's the middle of the week, and I'm so glad that it's the middle of the week, and we're still dealing with hot temperatures, because even though it's October, and I'm dealing with Foursquare issues because I do lunch yard duty. And then over here, I talked about the World Mental Health Day. I found this really cute image. I don't remember who it's from. It says on there, MEI Illustrations, May Illustrations. And then I just said, you know, that's what I would rather be doing. Finishing this week with some fun skeleton themed pages. I had some bookshelf stickers, so I used that one. I talked about how I finally got a phone call from the gastrology department, and I was able to get an appointment scheduled, and then just did a bullet point list of what was going on. Talked about how we went out to a family movie. And then over here, I had these really old stickers from a shop called Alicia Michelle. I don't think she sells them anymore, but I wanted to use them up. And so I played off of those colors to just do 4 stories. And then I found these fun memes from the Libby app, and there was a bunch of them you could like slide through. I chose this one, a haunted house, but all your Libby holds released at once. Because that always happens to me. I wind up getting all my books at the same time. Finishing the weekend, you know, with high hopes of getting lots of things done, but I was having a lot of pain, you know, in my side and dealing with my digestive issues. So I wound up just sitting on the couch and asked the kids if they wanted to watch a show with me, and they did. And so we watched the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown special. It was so much fun. And I also tried just highlighting some of the words with that same Tombow pen, and I love how that turned out. So that was something that I decided that I need to do more often. Also used some According to Ali stickers here, and it played off really nicely with the Charlie Brown colors. My father-in-law turned 80, which was just incredible. So I decided to continue with the green, but a different shade of green. So I did 80 and stamped it. And then I decided, let's outline it in Tombow marker, and it turned out okay. I also wanted to try something different for the bullet point list, and I'm not sure if it kind of worked. You can't really see what the topic is, but there's lots of different topics for the day. And then in second grade, they were learning about Cinderella and the different varieties and tales of Cinderella. So I included a fun sticker of the Disney Cinderella. Halfway through the month of October, again, talking more about, you know, my digestive issues and trying out prune juice, and I even doodled it, and I included a sticker that says this is some boo sheet, and a doodle of a sticker because I was not feeling great. We got some rain, which was very, very exciting, so I decided to play off of this Coffee Monster Co. sticker and just include some light blue, so something really different for October. Don't usually include kind of baby blues in October, but I love how this page came together, talking about the rain, some highlights from work, a workout, and then my husband cooking. And then we watched, my son and my husband and I like to watch the show Wrexham. The episode was really emotional because it celebrated one of the oldest fans. And so I just had to talk about it because it was such a cool episode that they did to pay tribute to him. So on the 17th of October, which was a Thursday, I decided, you know what? I think the issue with my digestion situation was dairy. So I stopped having cheese. Like I just cold turkey, stopped having cheese, didn't have milk, and it actually helped me tremendously, and I was feeling the best that I had felt in a while. So that's why I have a giant cheese sticker right there, because I was feeling much better at that point just by giving up cheese. And then I said what I was thankful for, used a bunch of old Happy Planner stickers, these leaf ones and pumpkin ones, and then the little boxes. Used this box to talk about what I was reading and listening to. More old Pipsticks stickers, and since it had purple, I played off of the purple. I love this Beetlejuice meme that says, "How's everything going? You taking care of yourself?" And then me, yep. So that was awesome. Also just included some stats for the week, Instagram, YouTube, my steps, and how many books. And I should actually do that now in December, so that would be fun to include. Moving into the weekend, I tried that same technique with highlighting some of the words and had a big clear sticker that said stressed and doing my best. So really love how this page came together, really cute. This one kept it very simple. I had this huge die cut and decided to use it to do a weekly recap and just talk about, you know, one little thing from each day. And then for the actual day of Sunday, I just did one little story for morning, afternoon, and evening. The next day started a new week, obviously, right? And I wanted to talk about how I always do copying on Monday for the second grade teachers. And for this particular day, as I was copying, I kept a list of everything that I was copying. So that was really fun to have this detailed list of everything that I copied. And I found an image of a lady copying, so I included that. And there's a little tear right here because originally I had an apple sticker that I had set down. And normally when I do that, I just make it work. But this time it wasn't going to work because this was kind of like a special story. I really wanted to talk about copying. So I peeled it up and it ripped the paper a little bit. So I had to take this clear sticker and mat it on white paper. But I was able to make it work. I also talked about what book I finished, what was coming up, and then just trying my best and chatting with my husband about rearranging our daughter's room. More Alicia Michelle stickers with the pink and the black. So I talked about early dismissal, some other things that were going on with bullet point list, and then how my daughter and I decorated at night, and how there is lots of appointments right now. Moving into Wednesday, I had started to try to eliminate dairy, but was realizing that, you know, I'm pretty hungry and I can't figure out what to eat. So I was researching different recipes to try and just very, very hungry. But I wrote a to-do list, or not a to-do list, a to-done list, and then how we worked on my daughter's room. And also my friend Jen Boom Creates, she sent me some washi tape samples and stickers. So I think these were actually on the envelope she sent, so I included those and this one as well. Over here we went to Apple Hill, a local place, and I included a small little collage. Also included this illustration because it really pertains so perfectly to California. It's officially wear a sweater in the morning, regret it in the afternoon weather. So lots of discussion of the weather around here. Friday the 25th, I got to go out with my husband. I had to get the stuff for my colonoscopy, and I also had to get some blood work done. So we got to have kind of a date night, used a random Harry Potter sticker sheet that I found, included a photo of us. For the weekend, I used some more washi tape that Jen gave me, die cut some ghosts, and it was a really pretty page with the pinks and the grays. I love how it came together. I tried out a cursive title, which I've never done, and I don't think I've done since, but I liked it for here. I actually was really productive with my to-do list, and I talked about the different things that happened during the day. Then Sunday, I just had a case of the grumps. I was kind of grumpy about, you know, preparing for my colonoscopy and also trying to figure out what to eat in the coming days because there was so much that I was already not eating to help myself. And they came back with a list of like a lot of dairy foods and I was avoiding those. I also talked about the power of a shower, which I just love. The sticker was totally perfect. And then over here, I talked again about what I was eating and how it wasn't that much. And then I had this fun little meme that I found. So it says, my body isn't a temple, it's a haunted house. It needs a lot of work, makes mysterious creaky sounds, and contains the spirit of a creepy old lady that's always mad about something. So I had to include that. On the 29th, this was the day that I started the prep for my colonoscopy. I did a half day at work and I was drinking lots of liquids, well, only liquids, and making sure I kept my water up. I did washi strips of all my different Halloween washi tapes to make it really festive and just said, you've got this. Found a beautiful illustration, included that along with my owl tape. And then just included a few things because today was the day I had the colonoscopy. So I just kept it very simple and just, yeah, jotted it down and let's move on. The last day of the month, I was actually able to go to work and I had some photos and then according to Ali stickers, did some more highlighting of certain words. Well, not highlighting, but you know what I mean. Doing uppercase for them with that Tombow pen. So I got to dress up with my coworkers. It was really fun to be able to go to work. I mean, I would have probably rather stay home and just rest and take it easy and start eating again, but I was happy to be at work. So this is the month of October. I hope you guys have enjoyed seeing all of these pages come together. I just love this journal so much and I love sharing each month with you guys and just talking about it. So hope you guys have a wonderful day and thanks so much for watching.